Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, whatever time it is where you're at. I will be starting shortly. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, whatever time it is where you're at. I will be starting shortly. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Abel, can you confirm you can hear me? Hi, Abel, can you hear me? Abel, if you can hear me, please indicate you can hear me, please. Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Please
can hear
confirm you
you.
can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome, awesome. Sorry, I mistakenly deleted the link, so I had to create another one. So,
Okay.
and also you one. I'll send it to you. Okay, just give me 2 more minutes and we will begin. Okay, okay now. All right. Good evening once again, everybody. My name is Star Lucolo Anastasia, the director of Student Youth SIA. And today we have Mr. who, of course, will be doing a little introduction about him. But before we begin, give what we do. Welcome Global Opportunity for Success 5.0. Simple, powerful. So it is, how do you move from being locally excellent to globally relevant? This is, and because excellence alone, ambition alone is not, even quality alone is not enough. So to access, you must understand our ecosystem. You know, so the most important strategic networking. Personally, to host this conversation in what influence and network. And aside from being in the United States, has network all over the world. I can test this because he has a uh, that has been running for over 5 years. Abel is worldwide
It's
more than
over 10 years now. This year makes it 10 years.
imagine.
Yes.
Has a global running for over 10 years. That's a decade. How old are you that you're already having 10 decades? I don't
Well,
understand.
I was very small when I started.
So yeah, I personally have known worldwide. fund for over 6. No,
7 years, I think.
I've known about World Wide Fund.
Yeah, you've known what I've known since 2017. Not 2017, 2018. That was when I got in contact with you.
One thing I like about it is the consistency. Now, Worldwide Fund has grown from just one platform to serve, and it has even built several other businesses. It's now paying the bills. It's not just a thing of passion anymore. It's paying the bills now. Thing that we all are looking to achieve. So now, you as a global leader who has internationally built network and influence will teach us how to also do the same thing. So, yeah, honored and have- and we hope to learn a lot. So, before I go ahead to start bombarding you with questions. So you
Okay.
have just start.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, everyone. My name is Abel Iledan. I'm the Water Fund Group president. Then I'm also the CEO of Pop-Up. Then I'm also the CEO of Orbit, the tech app. Then I happen to be the Nigerian student president for University of Sunderland.
Come again. That wasn't audible. And can you come closer because it's so clear here? Thank
Okay.
you.
Let me take that again. My name is Abel Iledan. I'm the Whatever Group president. Then I'm also the CEO of Pop Up. Then I also have a tech company called Orbit. Then in UK, I'm also the president of the Nigerian Student Society in University of Sunderland. I'm also the African Student President for University of Sunderland. I'm also the national coordinator for NSS, that's Nigerian Student President for Northeast Forum, and many more. Let me end with that. Then I've managed a social platform. I've built a social platform from the shores of Nigeria to over 50 countries. And I started like a nobody, and I was able to build and connect with people from around the world from WhatsApp, basically.
Wow. Thank you so much. We are really honored to have you here, and we hope to learn a lot from you, even though it's going to be very short. Please confirm you can hear me and it's clear.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so let's get right into the question, if you don't mind.
Okay.
About 30 seconds, uh, just 15 seconds, so we can share the link out since it came in. It's no less. So 30 seconds. Let's share the link. Most people, I shared the previous link to. Now that we have a new link, let's just invite. So, seconds. That's fine. Is that fine, Abel?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I've shared the link out.
Sorry, the link. Share me to share to your platform if you're just. All right, so let's begin. Okay, starting this question based on the questions that we have put together from people who have shown interest in the event. So I'll be starting first. Um, some personal questions on how.
What did you say, please?
Was I breaking?
Yeah, it was breaking. But I can hear you now.
So I said I'm going to be starting with some personal questions and how your journey started.
It's
So the
fine.
Abel, before
Yes.
the and the international exposure, who
Who was what?
was Abel before the
Uh,
now, who were you growing up in?
Abel is just the normal guy that just wants to explore the world from the shores of Nigeria. And I've always wanted to travel around the world. My mentor did tell me something that be whoever you want to be, regardless of where you are. So I wanted to travel around the world, but I didn't have the opportunity then. But I felt like, what can I do differently for me to be able to meet friends around the world together? That's what brought about the idea of World iPhone Group, and that's what led to me being able to meet over 50 countries. Like I've been able to meet people from some countries that I've never even been to, and we talk like I've been there before. Then Abel personally is this cool, and I'm an introvert though. People still wonder how I manage a social group, even though I'm an introvert. I'm not really that. I'm not a party person like that. I love to stay indoor, play my games, and just study, basically.
So if I get you, your passion for travel and to see the world kind of motivated
Yeah,
you.
yeah. That's what actually pushed me into becoming who I am today. And I always love to solve problems, regardless of where I am.
Nice. So at what now, not just know people around the world, but to start taking opportunities abroad.
Um, when I started what I from group, then responsibilities started falling on me. Then I started what I from by the age of 19, and the whole
Started
yes, at the age of 19, yeah, that's when I started, and I happened to be the youngest person on the platform at that point. My vice president then was about she was 35 years old then, so it became like I had to lead people that was older than. And as a young person here, I was meant to learn from them. It now happens to be like the older people have to now learn from me. And that kind of like built my leadership skills and leadership quality because I started taking responsibility at a tender age. And within that period, what I found started revolving fast. That we had our group wedding at the second year that What I Found was created. Then, yes, we had our group wedding at second year when the group was created, and the group started expanding. That different ideas started coming in. That the idea of turning into a digital country came in, and that was where this whole thing of we supporting SME, doing a lot of community service started coming in and all that, and that kind of shaped what iPhone Group later become today. So in one word, as the world was revolving, the platform too was revolving with the world, basically. Sorry, you're muted.
better now, right?
Yeah, right, I hear you now.
All right, thanks for that. Before I even ask it, I want to just share a little bit of light to what. So at the time I joined, what I noticed nice it is. You know, you don't even have to be there yourself. Able to make people run with vision.
Well, one thing is that you have to like share your ideas to people with people and let them. see your visions and this vision you share with them, they became part of it. Don't just be try to delegate responsibility to people. When you delegate responsibility to people, they make you feel like they're part of the institutions, and this makes them to contribute to your quota. I believe that nobody knows it all. Even as a leader, I need to depend on other people's expertise too.
So were you paying them?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
So as I was saying, why she ratified that, as a leader, try to carry everybody along with what you are doing because you can't be everywhere. You can't be everywhere and let them buy into your vision. And when you do that, you have loyal people around you. And that's the same way I've managed NSS, that's Nigerian Student Society. I can say that the leadership experience I've gathered over the space of 10 years has actually made me a better person. Now, when I get to see issues, I actually know how to like kind of handle it better because these are the issues I handle every day. And what you do every day for 10 years, there's no way you not become expert in it.
Can you hear me now?
I can still hear you.
Can you-
So that is that regarding to that. So uh, I also add.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just technical glitch. So I guess she
Please
will
confirm.
rectify.
How about now? Can you hear me? Still cannot hear me.
Anyway,
I
technical glitch do happen. So it's going to be rectified and we're back online. But it's very important that you know how to network. And when we are back online, I'll make you understand how I was able to build my networking. I was able to meet with the mayor of Sunderland, and I was able to meet with the key and important people in Sunderland at the whole.
don't know what's happening. Why can't you hear me? Oh God. Can you hear me?
Even network don't also. But anyway, we'll rectify it and we'll get to give you guys the in-depth analysis on how to build your global presence and your global status.
Hello? I honestly don't know what is happening. So I'm thinking, should I end the live or should I um, just ask you the questions from here?
Okay, you can ask the question. You can text me the question on WhatsApp, then I'll be answering, but they will not be able to hear you speak.
Okay, that's fine. Let me just be texting it.
Okay, so it's fine.
All right.
Should we end these and set the link up again? It's not going to affect the other link.
It will. It will. So let's just continue with this one, please.
Okay, then it's fine then.
All right. So, yes. Get up, please.
Okay, so we're back. Sorry for the technical glitch. So we'll be able to get back online now. So um, I think I've been able to answer your question. So we are going into the next question that I'll be asked. And if you know you have questions that you want to ask, you can drop it up in the comment section and we are going to respond to all questions. And also, we'll be having another event shortly and we'll be giving out a brand new laptop. So watch out for that. We'll be playing a game, I'll be giving out a laptop during that event. So if you know you have your friends and you have your families that are actually in need of laptop, do check out for our next event and who knows, you could actually win yourself a laptop. The biggest, okay, what is the biggest misconception Nigerians have in the international success? Due to our bad leadership, they've always feel like Nigerian can't achieve anything without fraud. And it's also important to note that Nigerians abroad are very successful, are very, very successful. So there's this there's this jealousy because as in Nigeria, anywhere we are, we dominate. We dominate. Like in my university now, we've produced SU president for like 7 years straight, 7 good years straight, and the major voting bloc comes from Nigeria, and this has caused a lot of like people feel like Nigeria is trying to take over. So because of that, I won't say that they are scared of Nigerians. It's just that they feel like Nigerians are like are like their competitors, and they do know that we have bad leaders, and they do know that Nigeria are well educated, but they feel like if you give Nigeria just a space to take over, and you can't fault them though because anywhere Nigeria is, they succeed. Like that's just the misconception that they do have about us. But most of them actually do. They are very good people. Like Sunderland, I stay, they are very accommodating. Are very much accommodating. It's just that most people with this conception, with this misconception, are people that did not really traveled wide like that. But the ones that have traveled wide, they kind of accommodate. But that's just the bottom line. Like you just feel like Nigerians are fraud. That's because our leaders are corrupt.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hear me?
So, what's the next question? You can further ask a question. You can text it. The major place you can see that they don't accommodate Nigeria are actually the rural areas that they are not exposed. Like in where I stay now, Durham, for example, now they are not really accommodating like that. And that's because that area is predominantly white city, kind of. what does international networking mean? International networking is you building your tent beyond your shores. You having friends or having people that you can call beyond your environment. Your friends are your net worth. When, in fact, not just when I was in Nigeria, as what I found the president, most of the things I do is just through phone call. My first business I started, it was my member that gave me the full money, 150,000, and it was through phone call. I just called the man that, sir, I would like to invest in this kind of business. What the man said was, I should send my my vice president over, that they will talk about it. And when I came down to Lagos, while I was still talking, he was like, don't worry, I've sent you the money. One, people see the success, but what people don't want to do is that they don't want to serve people. For you to build your network, you need to be able to serve. When you serve people kind of have that trust in you that I trust this person. So this service you do to people in trying to like attend to their need or do one or two things, or they see what you are doing, at the long run, it actually helps. Let me use University of Sunderland as an example now. I'm the Nigerian student president of University of Sunderland. I've been able to build my network into having a relationship with the mayor of Sunderland. And how did I do it? I'm busy like building in society. And from there, I got to invite him for one of my events, which he attended. And he saw the works that I've been doing with the society, and that made us be friends. And through that, we kind of like talk on how we can even change the city and how we can develop the city better. And he did invite me for private events. One thing people at the top want is that you must have a substance. Nobody is ready to relate with someone that has nothing in his core, because 1 million times zero is zero. The point is that what can you offer? What have you offered? What are you offering? Everybody that is networking is looking for a plus, not a negative. You should have that at the back of your mind, that what are you doing differently to the global system? What are you contributing? In your space, what are you changing? What problem are you solving? And until you start thinking in that line, you will not be able to like do much. You can be seeing Dangote every day and you still be poor. But if Dangote knows that you have something different that you can do for him, he will be the one to ask for your number. But most of the time, people don't network because people don't even want to network with you because you have nothing to offer. So what I would say is that in doing that, you need to self-develop yourself. And when you self-develop yourself, the world is waiting for you to explode, basically.
Hi,
Yeah. I think, I can hear you now.
it's better now.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay, I think it was my other phone. I'm so sorry. So I have to go with the other one now. So you can continue. Let me just mute.
Yeah. I think I'm done with your question. So the next question. So that's basically what international networking is all about.
All right, so
So
I'll
I'll
just
just
go to the next question. Yeah, myself. Is that from my end? My dear, this internet thing is not easy. God, I beg.
No, it's
Okay,
fine.
I think I figured it out. We are good now,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I'm good.
So sorry for the distraction. I'm sorry,
No, no, no,
everybody.
it's fine. It's
Pardon
fine.
me. We'll only get better. We can only get better, actually. So the more we try it, the more we learn new things, and the more we get better.
The what I would do in contributing to what you did is that
Hi, I'm sorry you tripped off. Hi, Abel. I hope that's not correct. Okay, so before it comes back up, I want to believe it's network glitch. I'll just quickly talk more about, or just emphasize more for people who are just joining so you understand what we're actually talking about. So, the topic is building real global networks that open doors. You're back on. Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you again.
You can't hear me. Oh, gee.
How about now?
How about now? How about now? How about now? How about now? How about now?
I think I almost had you now. I don't know. I didn't even hear what you said before. So yeah, can, can you unmute? I don't know. I think I had you now. Yeah, recently.
No.
No.
I'm not hearing
No.
this one. Can you unmute this one? Let me. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not muted. You still cannot hear me. I don't know what's going on, honestly, and it's tiring. Yes.
Abel, what about now?
What about now? What about now? What about now?
You are muted. You are muted. Yeah. You are muted. So I can't hear you. Your mic
Can
is
you hear me now?
muted.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Well, I'm hearing myself. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is not going well at all.
Can you check your mic or something? I don't know.
Hi, Abel, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, what about now?
What platform environment should the young people leverage to maintain global exposure? I would say, first and foremost, learn a lot of tech skills. When you learn a lot of tech skills and you attend a lot of seminars, workshops, this kind of make you to meet people in that industry. Because I will have said that you should attend a workshop, but if you attend workshop and you meet someone that owns a tech company, but you have nothing to offer, it's as good as the workshop you attended was a waste. It's just like you now, just like me now, going for a chemical workshop, a workshop. I know nothing about chemical, and yes, the chemical workshop wouldn't play too many role for me because it look like I don't understand what they're talking about. But if I've developed my skill in that line and I attend the workshop, I'll be able to leverage on the people that I'm meeting, and I've probably done some things on it because first question they will ask is that what have you done? You can't that's now saying that it's like. Also, develop yourself that whatever aspiration you have, start doing them gradually. When I was developing what I from group, I actually wanted to build a digital like a digital country. And when we started the whole project, I actually didn't really I was not taking a client before. And we struggled at the beginning of the project. And that's what made me venture into doing my master's today in applied computing because I wanted to have in-depth understanding about what I was investing on. So in answering that, you need to just transmit whatever field you want to build yourself into. First and foremost, like I was saying, first develop yourself. When you develop yourself, know people in that line. Know the things that they did right and the things that they did wrong, and have a mentor. Because the road they are trying to pass, someone has passed it years ago. And when you have someone that is your mentor, that is guiding you on what to do, you won't do the mistake that they did. But the problem that we have now is that most people don't want to be mentored. You just know small thing, pian, I've arrived. Life doesn't work that way. You need to serve people for people to serve you. That's just like the basic principle of life. And in this way, the friend of your mentor is your friend. Your mentor it took him years to be able to build that friend caucus. As a fresh person in the industry, don't start alone. Don't start alone. Leverage on your mentors or your mentor's network. And that's how some people grows faster. I'll give you 2 instances in buttressing my points. There was this lawyer in Lagos that the young, fresh graduate lawyer has been serving this man for 2 years. And was like telling the man, Baba, bless me now. Baba, bless me now. And the man said, call. The man follow me because the man's friends, the lawyer's friend, were in a building, like in a space. So both the younger lawyer and the son were walking through the people, and they were talking and they were interacting. The guy was saying that, Oga, I said, give me money. I didn't ask you to talk to me. Give me money. The man has said, you don't know what I did to you, that you will understand later. Few days later, the people that saw him with his son was like, we saw you with his son the other day. You both must be friends. We've been trying to get son to handle this case. For you to be son's friend, which means you are good at son. So the cases that couldn't get to son, the guy was getting the cases. He leveraged on the boss network. That was because they saw him and the boss together, and he was able to build his own network from there. Another instance that I'll mention regarding to that is the issue of a guy that has served his boss, and he was looking for the way and manner at which he could actually build up his own opportunity. But because of he was diligent with his service, the boss sent him over to go and head other branch. Let me move into other questions so that I won't take much of our time. The next question is that, how does networking translate into real outcomes, scholarship, jobs, partnership, and funding? Let me use myself as an example.
Hi, Abel. Confirm you can hear me now.
I got my internship through I got my internship due through service, and that was because I was trying to I was serving the Nigerian students. Through that, I was able to get my internship due while I was doing that. All these instances gives you an opportunity for you to be able to meet people, and meeting people alone will help you to build your network, and that is just what that contest is all about. But we've discovered that most people, they don't want to serve, and to this, it actually gave me my internship, that where other people were doing their internship in school, I did my internship in a tech company, and that was where I was doing my societal work. So in the place where you are doing some service, you get to meet people, and these people that you are meeting gets to give you some opportunities based on what you are seeing. People will help you based on what they've seen you do. Now, I know what Esther is capable of doing. If I see opportunity in tourism, obviously the first person that comes to my head is Esther. Put your work out there. Don't be loud about what you do. Be loud about what you do. Let people know that this is what I'm into. This is what I do. And when you do that, opportunities comes. And also attend seminars, workshops relating to what you do, because you get to meet experts and you get to meet people that have been in the industries for years, and you get to have the opportunity to leverage on. Another question here is, what role does personal branding plays in accessing international opportunities. I've built, I've always been the face of what I fungo, whereby everything I'm posting, there's an attachment to it. They've seen the work. Let people know it for one thing. When people think about a topic, be the first person that will come to their mind. Now, if I think about tourism, the first person that will come to mind is Esther. Because everything about her is tourism, travel. Pick an area and ensure that you are doing videos, you are talking like your daily life, you are doing so much about it. Disturb the world to the stage that they'll be like, you don't too much. Shoot content. Don't man, I'm too shy. If you are too shy, then sit at home. Be proud about what you do. And also have like a color or have something signatory to you that when people see it, they'll be like, this thing. Just like Pella. When Pella was riding us, when people see us now, the first that will come to their mind is Pella. First Bank has Elephant. When you say Elephant, what comes to people's mind is First Bank. And that's find something people it is just uniquely yours. To the next questions. I know we have a lot to talk about, but let me go to the next questions. What mindset should Nigerian youth adapt globally? See, take off the mindset that you are poor. You see that mentality that I'm poor, I can't make it, it's richer than me. Take it off. I started my first business with 0 naira. 0 naira. I didn't have a dime in my account. I told my mom that I'll build my first company. My mom was like, with which money? And I said, don't worry, I'll build my first company. The first company I built, I didn't pay a dime at all. It was my service to humanity that led to the man giving me money. Everything I told the man that I needed for the business, the man gave me everything. So you are not poor, it's your mind that is poor. I guess I'm back online. So as I was saying, you are not poor, it's your mindset that is poor. And until you change your mindset, you never leave your position. And Nigerians need to understand that your current situation does not define your capacity. It's only when you give up on yourself, that is when your capacity gives up. But if you believe in yourself, you trust in your capability, trust in your capacity, and you develop yourself intellectually, one day the world will remember you. Do the big thing in the little way. Don't wait for you to be big for you to do the big things. When I didn't have money, I did a business summit. Then we couldn't even rent a place. We put it online. And last year, when the money came in, we were able to do rent a place and do a live business summit. But if I was waiting for me to have money, I would not leave my position. I've spoken to people and they will be like, I don't have money now. My family we are not rich. Don't let where you are from define you. Everybody that are rich today, most of them came from a poor and a rat. In fact, church rat is richer than some people's family. But they didn't allow that situation to define them. And that's the main mindset Nigerians should change going forward. Because when you go abroad, you discover that the things they are struggling to get in Nigeria, 60 years old boy has gotten it. In UK, 60 years old boy have gotten it. When I was telling them that, come on, I'll tell some people my age here, they'll be like, oh God, you are old. Because 19 years old boys here, some of them have gotten house. Like, what you are struggling to get now, they've done it, they've left it. Like someone said, the world has given us 10 goals ahead. But don't let your current stage define you. Let me move into the next question. What habits separate global relevant
Can you hear me now?
from local limited ones? The difference is that the global, the people at the global system believe that they can. But the limited one believe they can't. They will look at the premises and the factors around them, they'll give up. Let me let you know something, that you don't have government that will finance your idea. In abroad, there are government that just tell them, oh, I just want to do this small thing. They will finance your idea. So don't compare, don't give up. How give up, fuck up. I had a big vision for what I found, that even when I told people, they'll be like, you are crazy. And if your vision is not making you to be scared, then your vision is nothing. Your vision should be able to make people look like you are mad. You need to develop an idea that will make you feel like, this guy, you are insane. Because the successful people does the unthinkable. The successful people, they don't do the regular. And that's what differentiates them from the successful ones. And they are risk taker. When I say risk, that doesn't mean that you should go and resign from your school and be like, I want to become a musician, to say, music is my calling, or guy, you go suffer. Whatever you do, have your certificate first. And leverage on it.
So what kind of risk are you talking about?
I can't hear you. What's going on? To the next one, how can what's up, how are you? How can young people overcome intimidations when entering international space? See, don't look at anybody. Nobody they look you, nobody send you. Don't look at anybody. It's your name that is there, not another person's name. Let me read the question again. How can young people overcome intimidations when entering international space?
Ibel, can you hear me now?
So, the reason why people feel intimidated is because they are looking at who is not looking at them. People are busy with their life. Actually, nobody is looking at you. You are the one giving yourself attention. It is when you are successful, that's when people look at you. Nobody will pay attention to an unsuccessful person. Nobody pay attention to a poor man unless they want to clean the chair. Nobody pay
Unless they want
attention
to
to a
what?
poor man unless they want to kill the cow. Unless they want to kill cow.
Wow.
A poor man don't have a say. So don't don't fight yourself. According to the works of Tefi said, nobody can stop you unless you stop yourself. So we know that people that are intimidated are actually the one limiting themselves. Nobody's actually intimidating them. Now, something happened in my university. That was last year October. There was a lady that said that the event I'm going to organize in school will fail. And I said, I didn't respond to her. What I did was that I worked my ass off. And when the day of the event, we had over 700 persons that came to the venue. That even school were scared because of there should not be stampede. If you've allowed yourself to be moved by what someone say, you won't go far. What does confidence look like in the global table? What confidence look like in the global table? Like this is my table. Actually, don't feel like anybody is better than you. Don't feel like because he's a white guy, because he's this, he's better than you. No. Everybody have that different area of strength. Build your wings around your strength. When you build your wings around your strength, you fly high. Don't build your wings around another person's strength. And don't look at another person's life. Everybody get your own time. Because the guy has car, has everything. Oh, he has make it. Now you know they make up. There's what they call last minute miracle. That your life can be transformed in the space of seconds. It does not take 2 minutes for your life to be transformed. An idea can change your life forever. There's a guy that works with Volvo and he now works with Audi Motor Company. What made him a billionaire in dollars was just an idea of sensor. They were trying to build a self-driving car, and they discovered that when the car is at a close range, it can't see the car at the front. Like it can't see the object at the front. And the guy hacked the code, the sensor code, and I was able to develop a sensor that could see a car from a close range. Just an idea. And that idea changed him and made him to be a billionaire in dollars. So don't leverage on, don't copy anybody. That small idea you have, develop it. Run with it, don't sleep with it. If Brigade have waited just a day or just a month and he didn't launch Microsoft, you'll have been a poor man like you. You'll have been a poor man like you.
I'm not a queen.
Today now, Nokia now is begging me for funds. Why? When the world were going to Android, they chose to go to this thing, Microsoft. In market, take up the opportunity once. Don't sleep on it. When you see opportunity, unless it, don't be like a Nokia that saw the light and I didn't enter the light. Same thing killed Canon camera. They refused to venture into digital camera. The guy that built digital camera for them, they buried it. And they buried the Canon camera, buried their company. Today now, they've been struggling to come back. They can never come back. This is not Ramatada. You can't come back. When you refuse to use an idea, the idea will use you.
Hmm.
And that's what you basically are. You'll be like you were the one that developed the idea, but another person is using your idea to make money because you were slow. You are waiting for your uncle to come and give you money. Your uncle will not give you money. Forget, your uncle will not give you money. Do it in your little way. Don't wait for one uncle to come and tell, and come out, don't worry, you will not support you, don't worry. And that's how we discover that a lot of people are failing. They're waiting for the right time. So that is what confidence you should have. Like, take charge of the table. Take charge. You are not too small to make it,
Not too small
and
to
you are
make
not
it.
too old to make it.
Hmm.
Next question, please.
I wish this my network, my audio can just work because I have a lot of questions to ask.
Does the time I was not hearing again? Like, if you go off and come back, we sound, pim, you will not sound again.
To sound pimp.
No worries.
Oh
We are
my
going to do it
God.
again. This time around, there,
Okay.
we'll give out a laptop. We'll give out a laptop.
Okay.
Anybody that joined this live, you can drop your. How many people do we have online that join?
1 minute, please.
1 minute, please.
We can
Can you hear
drop
me
your
now?
number. I'll give you guys airtime.
Wow. Thank you.
Just drop your number. Just drop your number. I'll give you guys airtime.
Thank you.
So after this meeting, I'll just go and check the comments and see the numbers that I'll give us back. Then sorry for the network glitch. It happened. The networks refused to do global connection. Yeah, so I've actually answered all your questions. I was waiting for the next question. I was listening to do it. I was telling. Sure.
Hello, this is office property made. Please take it away.
Good afternoon. Please, I don't need to unscrew this. I've been trying it since yesterday.
Okay, we'll be taking this program again, and we'll be giving out laptop during the next event. Okay, so as I was saying, we'll be having this program again. We'll be having this program again, and we'll be giving out laptop during the next program. Okay, so in rounding up, know that the word is yours. You just have to take it as your own word. You define your growth, and you have to believe in yourself for you to be able to grow. I've achieved things that people have said I can't. I've fought against principalities and power, and I've stood by my vision, and people have believed in it. No one thing, nobody will believe your vision when you start. When I started with iPhone Group, nobody believed in it. Many people were like, we know and we not be last. Many people have told me to stop it. That same what iPhone Group has helped over 275 people in different capacity. Even me living in Nigeria, there are some of our members that traveled out that they just made some phone calls to some of our members in those countries, and those guys came out all out to help them. What am I saying in question is that write your vision out and run with it. Challenges will come, face it, and conquer. They can't call you victor until you conquer. Victoria, the person that won battle are the ones that they call victor. Battles make you stronger. Battles don't make you weaker. So I will end on this note that write your vision out and run with it.